So you ready?
I believe so. Let's see what
All right then.
All right. How about those nipple clamps?
Way to pick it up where we left off, Tyler. Good job. Welcome back to another episode of Cultural Discourse right here on Night Effect.
Hello.
And now I begin because I won the die roll, and also we're alternating now. So, seen any good anime recently?
Uh, Cowboy Bebop. I've been watching.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. I've been kind of getting away from that, or not away, but like just not doing it lately. So like,
What, watching anime in general, or?
yeah. I've been
Yeah,
watching. I've just been gaming and Rick and Mortying.
I feel that. Oh, speaking of, today, the
To,
day that we're recording is the season? Yeah, season finale of Rick and Morty season 3.
oh,
You,
really?
you you pretty hyped for that? Yeah.
Which means we won't be getting it for another year and a half.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that because apparently they're already in production for it. They're already like story writing or getting ready to story write or something along the lines of that.
I mean, didn't they do that last season? Like, so when season two ended, like it took a year and a half or something like that.
When season 2 ended, they had to they did something different with season 2, and that's why it took a year and a half.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And now all the Rick and Morty fans get to feel the same pain that I felt when season 7 of Game of Thrones
Oh
ended.
my god.
Now I have to wait about 2 fucking years. So that's fun.
I
Anyways, back to
guess.
the good old fashioned anime machine. Yeah, I've also recently stopped watching as much anime as I used to. I stopped right around when the Death Note for Netflix came out. So that was, who knows, maybe they have something, maybe it's correlated, who knows.
Oh my god.
Have you seen that yet?
I don't want to. I've
No,
never.
you don't want to?
I haven't even seen the anime of it, so I can't really feel disgusted at it.
Yeah. I really want to draw again.
I've
Like,
been, yeah, I've been doing it actually. My friends, they were practicing their makeup for Halloween like a month early, and they
hmm
sent me a bunch of pictures, and I actually just started to I tried drawing one of their faces. It was like half makeup, half like skeleton makeup. I, I totally forgot I was doing that.
nice. I really just want to draw to get better.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't feel like my icon that I drew right now was perfect. I feel like the lines were really off. Maybe because I drew it like very small comparative to the actual like canvas size, and I ended up just resizing it essentially, just that. Not I'm not a huge fan of that.
I really like your icon.
Thank you. That means a lot. Like I want to get better. I want to make nice drawings. I also got okay. So at first I could draw the body, right? You saw the first image that I sent you.
Yeah.
Uh, and I couldn't draw a head. Now I draw a head and I can't draw a body for it. Like these styles have like specific needs for me, right? Like I can't draw a realistic body and then a cartoon ass head. Doesn't feel right.
Well, like with my icon,
hmm
I don't know why, but I keep making things realistic even though I don't like to. I just keep doing it on accident.
Well, that's
Like,
because you use realistic references, and that's fine and all. Just remember that like whatever style you're trying to go for, there's different references for those things.
well, I mean, I kind of just said fuck it to the nose. I couldn't draw a good nose, so I went with the triangle.
I mean, I just went with like a half circle, so that works, right?
I suppose.
Yeah. All right, so this is going down on Twitter. I'm checking the moments in fun. The great candy corn debate continues. What side do you stand on?
What?
Do you enjoy them or do you think they're the devil's candy?
I enjoy them to a point, and that's usually to after like a one small bag.
Yeah, I feel that.
You
I
know?
don't. Okay, I used to have a really big problem with them. I used to not like them a lot. They used to taste very disgusting to me, and now I eat them and I'm like, oh, this is all right, I guess.
What's really bad though, it's like candy corn on steroids. Those like candy pumpkins.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, have you had one of those?
No,
Those will
no, no, no. I
wreck
didn't
you
even know that
up.
they. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, those things are Mr.
Yeah,
Bombastic
I'm
in a
gonna
bad
ignore
way.
that. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh,
Ooh.
so it is finally October, the month
Ah,
of
yes!
Halloween. I am
Spoopy month.
feeling the spooky vibes.
I sent you a
God,
Snapchat saying, oh fuck yeah, it's Spoopy month or whatever, and you didn't
yeah,
reply.
I saw that and I didn't reply because I don't use Snapchat. I mean, I saw it. I just refuse to use it. I don't like sending pictures or just text over it. I'm like, there are plenty of other apps for that. But
Currently,
as soon as you sent me that, I went onto YouTube and looked up "Sweet Dreams" by Marilyn Manson, because that is a song that I listen to on all of the spooky months. And what's also cool about that is, almost immediately after you sent that, one of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to is Nightmind. He does a bunch of creepypasta shit.
ooh.
Um, he uploaded his Halloween party mix, and I was like, holy shit, hell yeah, the spooky vibes are lit.
You
All
could have
them
said
pumpkin
something though.
candles, all them pumpkin candles have been ignited. Hell yeah.
Oh shit, dude, guess what?
What?
It's 69 degrees.
Hell
Pew,
yeah.
pew,
I love it. I
pew.
walked outside in a breeze of cold air, just
I,
pushed my way, and it was
I
fantastic.
know today's so nice.
I know. I love it.
Oh, this is gonna be a great month.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
Oh
we can
god.
actually hang out as friends.
No.
No, that's too
Nah, who knows?
far.
Maybe get together with the D&D crew, do like a special Halloween
Ooh,
campaign. I'd
yeah.
like to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Just write a Halloween campaign, and so we can all get together and do that.
Not my place though. I we both know I can't host.
Well, you could. It's big enough to host, I think.
Maybe.
All right. Speaking of whatever we were just talking about, memes. Have you seen any good memes?
I actually saw a small video with like every meme ever and like a course of like 30 seconds.
Oh, I don't think that's possible.
Well, one it. I wonder if I can pull it up. It's so freaking fast. It's like literally it's like it's if you can
Oh, it's like
understand.
less than a second
Yeah, it's like
per
a
song.
frame of a picture.
Ah.
It's
Um, I've only been seeing the I don't know if it's recent. It's probably not. It's the SpongeBob music set to weird things. So like the world being demolished by an asteroid set to SpongeBob music.
oh yeah, I've seen a few of those.
Yeah,
Oh, but
I'm down with that.
by the way, anyone who's actually listening to this, I am not a memester, while Yovani is a meme lord.
I was a former meme lord. Thank you very much.
Former, what happened?
I haven't been checking out those memes recently.
You're a neglectful king.
Apparently so.
Your meme peasants are starving.
All right, let's get into a conversation. Uh, FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. Everybody knows it, and most everyone hates it. Why
Really?
do you think that is?
Well, I was never really into it. I enjoyed the lore. I was really into the lore, but I guess because it was so many games of it were coming out.
I don't think so. What I think it was the fan base. That's what really does it in for most games. And the reason that people are hating on it right now is because of that, the cringy ass fan base. And others actually hate it for a really good reason.
Which
The
is
games suck.
what?
Yeah,
You
the
were
jump
you
scare galore. Okay, I was all about it, but remember, I was like, what, fucking 13, 14,
you
when the games were like at their peak.
you're like 16. What did they come out? Let's see. FNAF.
It was like early on in high school. I think it was our sophomore year.
The first FNAF came out 2014. I was 15, so
That
yeah,
means that I was probably also 15 or 14.
yeah, August
So I
8th
was
birthday.
right.
We were both 15.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was close. The point
what
is,
grade
like,
was that? I was like sophomore.
sophomore.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I said, I remember because every morning I'd go into Grant's dad's classroom and hang out with Grant. You'd come every now and then, right?
yeah,
Yeah. That was the year that a lot of shit went down.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you were into that all in 2014.
Yeah. 'Cause, I will admit that the lore did interest me until it started getting fucking ridiculous.
I just know that a bunch of kids died, and that's about it. Oh, and
That's
that got
essentially that's essentially it.
yeah, and the killer got stuck in that one suit. That was really cool to me.
People keep shoving kids into robot bodies. That's about it.
Yeah. Oh, I actually listened to this one. It was just like an audio thing. It was
Mhm.
really freaky. It was like, I guess some guy voiced the killer, while other kid voiced the kid, and pretty much all you heard was audio, but like you could hear like the guy bringing the kid in the back and like doing horrible things like I think there was hooks and such.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's what I want to do. That's what I really want to do. Like do dramatic readings of things and
Oh.
set it to. Whoa, what'd you
I
think?
thought you meant you want to put kids on hooks.
Oh, jeez.
Bad timing.
Yeah, probably. I probably should have prefaced it. But yeah, I really want to do that. The audio dramatic recordings.
I
I
know.
feel like that would be a good way to get into the voice acting game.
I thought you didn't want to do that. Like that's what I told you about.
Oh
Like,
well, what you said was different, right? Like that's like skits on Gmod. Well, that's like voice acting recordings.
yeah, voice acting, but like funny.
Okay, Gmod is not funny.
It doesn't have to be
Things you can
about
do in
Gmod.
Gmod. No, okay, I know, but still,
Well, I mean, Gmod has like some like really good theater things. Like they have like
it's very much Vanos-esque, and
oh my
I'm
god.
not into that. It's not even that Vanos does it. It's just that I don't really like that.
Yeah. I mean, what about games with like this theater mode?
Nah. Well, either way.
Yeah.
There's games like FNAF, where people hate on it because it's a bad game, and then there's things like Undertale. It's got the same problems, you know. The fan base is cringy as shit.
Aren't
But the
all?
game, yes, most fan base, uh, they are very cringy.
Yeah, some people just ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah.
Like I
Um.
still enjoy the FNAF lore, but apparently it's crap now.
Well, that's what you get when you don't plan out your games with a proper story. It all just falls to shit when you're trying to
I mean,
fix everything that you've messed up.
you were sucking the creator's dick for a while,
No.
figuratively. You loved him.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
You were always talking about him.
Okay, that was when I thought he was actually like onto something, like he had a proper structure. And then like
Yeah.
what, 5 or 6 games in, it's all just falling apart because he's taking things back, putting in new things we'd never know about. It's changed. But the point is, uh, on the opposite end of that spectrum is Undertale, where the fan base is the only thing that is bringing that game down. Because the game itself is still fun,
Mhm.
regardless of what people might say. I still enjoy the game. I think it's a really good game. The soundtrack is great.
I get to play it.
I just think that the fan base is not.
I
That's
I still want to play with you. Play that with you one day.
yeah, we can. Just because I won't be doing any Let's Plays in the future doesn't mean that we can't do it on your channel.
Yeah. See, compromise.
Yeah. Speaking of, I might be starting up a YouTube channel soon. I just got to figure out what I want it to be.
Game launcher.
Uh, no. I'm probably just gonna have the YouTube name be my my online username. and just upload weekly videos of, I don't know, maybe game reviews, movie reviews. I feel like that would be fun. It's a cliche, part of YouTube, but
You're really
still,
good at
I
it.
think it's fun. I can yell about things. I can rant on and on about things. So yeah, I guess I'm good at
You've been doing it to me for years.
it. With very specific things
Literally,
and maybe new things that would come out.
I've known Yovani since seventh grade, and he's been judging me ever since.
I still think we knew each other in sixth grade, but
I don't remember.
apparently seventh. I don't remember that far back either, but you know,
I just remember Miss Armour's class. That's it.
yeah. I mean,
And
Mackenzie knew me since sixth grade, but I didn't know her till seventh.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was back when she was dating Dre.
Mm.
And I was friends with Dre back then, and apparently Mackenzie was in my math class, and she knew me, but I didn't know her, so.
And that's when your life went to shit.
Oh, shit.
When the memes came into your life and ruined everything.
But I don't think I became proper friends with her till, like, maybe 8th or ninth grade.
I've
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah, I've known Mackenzie since sixth grade, and I still don't know where we are as friends. I mean, we
If you
are
even
friends.
stand as friends.
We're friends. Yeah,
Are you sure about that?
I picked her up whenever we got the graduation actual graduation card, and she thought we both thought that we hated each other.
You both thought?
Yeah, like I was like, I forgot when she said it, but like she's like, I thought you hated me. Like, no, I thought you hated me. She's like, no. So yeah, that's when we figured out that we don't hate each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see. How's about Pokemon Go? Do you still play that?
I played that for a week.
Just a week.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh,
I occasionally get on just to check
no.
not even to check, just to like play it, I guess. I still enjoy it. That's only because I'm like a Pokemon freak. I love that game.
Yeah, I know. I've known you for a while now.
Yes. A couple of years.
A
Not
few.
not too long, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you seriously not have any like other topics written down? Is that
Oh,
all you had?
I had. I haven't talked about any topics of mine yet.
Really?
Yeah, we've been doing yours.
Well, I mean, I've gone off the rails and talked about some things that aren't even on my list because that's just how conversations flow.
Yeah, because we're natural podcasters.
Yes, born to podcast.
um, Going back to kind of FNAF-ish genre, the scary shit.
hmm
Dead Space. Have you?
I I have the first game. I haven't finished it. I've started playing it a lot of times and I've never ever finished it.
I played and beat one and two. Holy shit! I cried like half the time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the scariest games. It's the only scary game I've ever played. But you know, whenever you get like whenever games come, or whenever you start playing a scary game, the beginning's very scary, but then you start to get used to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There is a point in that game where you do that, but it takes a while.
Yeah. Maybe for you, because when we went over to your place, apparently you said that you didn't like scary shit.
Oh
So,
no, no, no. When we watched that what's it called again?
um, XX, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yeah, XX. Pretty much. If you guys don't know what XX is, it's pretty much it's
It's an
a
interesting horror movie.
yeah. It's not even horror. It's like well
Well, I mean, it could be classified as horror.
horror drama. Uh,
Horror, suspense, thriller, mystery.
yeah, that
I recommend it. It's pretty interesting. Like
essentially.
if you want a thoughtful art piece that centers around that, I definitely recommend checking that out.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much it's like four mini movies in one movie. It's really cool,
Yeah.
but one of them is just pure terror, and I was hiding behind the pillow the entire time.
Which one was that one? Was it the last one or the second to last one?
The one with the possessed girl.
Don't Fall or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That holy shit. You guys were looking at me, but I looked at you guys. You're just both of you were just like poker faced, and I'm like eyes wide open. I'm like hiding behind the pillow. I was literally covering my ears as well.
I watch horror movies for breakfast, so I'm immune to like the jump scare.
I am not. Like whenever like their head came from like behind the window, holy shit, that scared me.
I'm a huge fan of horror movie analysis, so that's what I'm all about.
I'm fine with the lore and all that stuff, but
Like, you know, it's very predictable when a jump scare is coming out, right? You've found out the pattern.
oh yeah, pretty much yeah.
Yeah, it goes pure silent and then just bam, right then and there.
Like whenever the character's walking slowly, like whenever it's like the front view of them, it's
Well, the
like,
main giveaway is when the audio just fizzles out to nothing.
mm.
Yeah, that's when you can really tell like it's coming up.
I watched Let's Plays of Until Dawn.
Hmm.
That's a cliche one, but it's a really cool game, but it's
Yeah, that's what I thought when the game came out. But eventually, over time, I was like, oh, it's just yeah. There's not really anything interesting there to look at.
it looked good, like graphics wise.
I've seen better. I've definitely seen better.
It came out a few years ago.
It came out like 2 years after The Last of Us, and The Last of Us still looked better.
Yeah, The Last of Us Until Dawn came out 2015. Yeah,
Naughty Dog in general just does better graphics than they did. Maybe because they were. I don't. No, no, wait, that was Sony. I would have said because it was a smaller studio, but so much for that.
yeah. So Until Dawn came out 2015. The Last of Us came out 2013. I've never played Last of Us.
Last of Us was a really good game.
A lot of people.
Uh,
I remember to get the gist of it. I just don't know any.
if you were to ever get a PS4, I'd definitely recommend picking up the remastered version.
My little brother did. He's been saving up money for like 2 years now. Really
Hmm.
proud of him. But he bought a like a $600 4K TV, 50 inch,
Nice.
and a PS4 all by himself.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. But PlayStation,
It's got some good games. I don't think it has a lot of them personally,
yeah.
but
Man,
it's got some good ones.
if anyone doesn't know, PC Master Race. Whoop whoop.
And I'm a Nintendo fanboy.
Don't you mean
Second,
dick sucker?
in second place comes Sony, but Xbox, we can all agree sucks, right? We can agree on that.
I guess I don't,
They don't have a lot of good games. I should know. I have an Xbox One.
and I hate it.
Yes, it literally just sits there collecting dust. All right, well, I've got a good idea. I've got BuzzFeed pulled up here.
Oh God.
I got some quizzes out here right now, and we're gonna try and find out which Pokemon you started your Pokemon Master career with,
Oh
even
my.
though you've never played a Pokemon game.
I mean, I played like the first one, like Yellow and Red, when I was really young.
All right then. Well, let's see then. Pick a classic Nintendo character. We got Mario, Link, Kirby, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, and Samus.
Samus, all the
You're
way.
gonna pick Samus? All right. All right, then we can move on to the next one. Which word would you use to describe you? Dramatic, temperamental, happy, jokester, lighthearted, or calm?
I guess happy.
I can agree with that.
Yay!
Well, I mean, you're like the main positive person in like our group.
I
All right.
try. Everyone else
Yeah.
in our group is sad all the
Everyone
time.
else is very depressive. All right, choose a Pokemon game. There's Ruby, Diamond, Sun, Y, Gold, and Black.
Yellow. Moon.
Moon isn't here, but Sun is.
Oh, sun then. I don't know.
All right.
I just know Moon because you liked it.
My feelings on that game have changed dramatically.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next. Which is most important to you? Success, family, friends, money, fun, or love?
Hmm.
Once again, they are success, family, friends, money, fun, and love.
Let's see. If I choose success, I feel like an asshole. If I don't choose family, I feel like a.
Well, I mean, you got to be honest with this. It doesn't matter.
Uh, I don't know. I don't want to. I like all of them.
Well, considering you keep pestering me to do videos with you, I'm gonna hit friends.
Okay.
Unless you think something else is better than us, Tyler.
Success. I'll drop your ass if I need to.
You gonna go success?
No, 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 no. I don't know. Do friends. I don't know.
All right.
I don't want to choose. I hate decisions.
Which city would you like to go to for your next vacation? Tokyo, London, Paris, New York, San Francisco, or Sao Paulo?
What the hell is South Paulo?
No, no, no. Sao Paulo. That's a place in Brazil.
Fuck that one. Um, I guess New York. No, no, London. I want to hear people's British accents.
All right, London. You got Charmander.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, you choose Charmander. What sane person wouldn't choose the strongest and most adorable starter? I very much disagree with that. You knew that Charmander was your ticket to success and quickly evolved it into a Charizard and relied on them for the entirety of Red and Blue. So you got the Pokemon from the only game that you ever played.
Woohoo!
Good job. You did great. Now,
Yay!
on
Thank.
to on to Pokemon Moon, like we were talking about.
Oh yeah.
My opinion on that shifted.
You were
Uh,
really into that before, like when it came
I,
out.
I I was really into it when it came out, and that was like my first playthrough of it. And then I realized the game sucks
Oh
for a
god.
couple of reasons in particular.
Yeah, it's quite the dramatic change.
Yes, 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 yes. The game is incredibly linear, like even more so than previous Pokemon games.
What about Call of Duty?
Yes, yes, Pokemon Call of Duty. It's even more linear than that. Um,
Is
the
it a
story
straight line?
was essentially,
Oh.
essentially it is. Because this is the first time in the game where it pinpoints where you need to go on the map, and it blocks off the areas that you can't access with a literal roadblock. So you're essentially just following this one road to your next destination, and I really didn't like that about the game.
Was that
Um,
after you first played through it?
I think I kind of figured that during my first
Mm.
playthrough, but on the later half of it. Um, the champion battle was really just it wasn't as fulfilling as other Pokemon games. The theme sucked, that's for sure. Um, most of the Pokemon are all right. Rowlet for the win. Uh, I don't know. I can take a dump on that game all I want, but in the end, I've still pre-ordered Ultra Moon. So,
You pre-order? That's like a
mhm.
sin.
In some cases, uh, but I've pre-ordered off of Nintendo, who I think can never fail, and also I'm gonna get it anyways. So
I mean, didn't the Wii Switch kind of suck?
the Nintendo Wii U apparently sucked, but I think the Wii U was a really good console. I really enjoyed it.
With the
The
Wii U or
Switch,
Switch?
however,
Oh.
no, no, no. The Switch is doing amazing. Like
Really?
yes, it's outselling the PlayStation.
Oh, I heard bad reviews. I mean,
No, no,
I,
absolutely not.
I
The
know.
only the only bad review that Switch has ever gotten is that it didn't have that many like launch titles, and it still doesn't have that many like
Games.
quality first party games. Yeah,
Hmm.
but otherwise the Switch is essentially the perfect Nintendo console.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know what we're getting when we move together.
the Wii also did apparently good. I don't remember the marketing of it, but
Geez, three
uh,
hundred dollars.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's if you can find it in stores.
Fry's electron. Yeah, I remember. I was watching this one YouTuber named Cool Dude.
Hmm.
Um, when Switch came out, they went to some. They went to several like big companies like
Yeah.
Walmart and Target and all that stuff, and they couldn't find one until they reached. I actually think it was Walmart, but they went to like several big store companies and they couldn't
Yeah.
find one there.
If you didn't pre-order, you were hard pressed to find one. Yeah, it's incredible. I absolutely love Nintendo for that. And I want a Switch, but I don't have any money to afford it. So,
Don't worry.
So I'm just waiting on that.
We'll compromise stuff. But
Yeah, eventually. I'll
yeah,
rob a store someday. Who
yeah,
knows?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I gotta make money. Do 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 do.
All right,
Stealing.
so yeah, let's move on to stealing.
Stealing
Have
is
you ever
bad,
stole
kids.
have you ever stolen anything?
Um, I once stole a key lime, like one of those mini key lime pies for my mom from Kroger.
How dare you?
It was like $2.
I am a saint. I have never stolen.
I
No, I'm kidding.
mean, I will.
Um,
If by steal you mean finding stuff on the ground outside in the parking lot and then just taking it home, then yeah, I've stolen a few things. Like there's one thing that it's like a tiny little jar full of like colored dirt. Has the name or is it a name?
I guess.
Cattins? Is that? Oh, that's a 30-minute mark.
Yeah. Well, we can go on for a bit longer.
Yeah, I don't know what it says, but yeah, I found that in a little rock. It's like a ladybug. At the bottom of the rock, oh god. Okay, bottom of the rock it says it's a pretty cute drawn on ladybug. But the bottom says coming soon, hellsgate.com 2017. And
That's
apparently,
some pretty good advertising.
yeah, apparently Hell's Gate is a Christian haunted house.
Oh wow.
I
I
don't
wonder how that
know.
worked out.
Huh?
I said I wonder how that worked out.
I wonder what's different about it. Sin.
In the end, you get a bucket of holy water poured on you. The only time I've ever stolen something was I was really young at this point. Even I don't remember it. Only my mom has told me about it. But apparently, I walked out of a Blockbuster with Phantom Menace, one of the Star Wars prequels.
Okay, we should. I gotta go. Uh, Phantom Menace. Really? Fuck. Nope. Fuck that. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Nope.
Yeah,
Can't be
I'm
doing
sure
that
that
shit.
Blockbuster is missing that copy of Phantom Menace. Sure, I've committed a cardinal sin there. Oh boy. How ironic could that possibly get? Welcome back.
Okay. Sorry, I needed a vent for a second. What?
I'm just taking note of how ironic that is. Taking the worst Star Wars movie from a company that went down very soon after.
Yeah, that's why I left.
I'm sure they're hunting me down now, like right now, ready
Every
to pin me to a crucifix.
every year, Blockbuster employees meet together to hunt you down.
For stealing their number one movie. I don't even know if we still have that around anymore.
That'd be
It's
awesome if
probably
you did.
gone, and that's for the best of it.
Phantom Menace. The only good thing about it was the soundtrack and Qui Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn,
Yeah, he was probably the best part of
Liam
it.
Neeson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh, and what's his name? Darth Maul.
Oh yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, Darth Maul was really cool.
But they had one certain character and that the universe can agree on. It was
Yeah, he was definitely something, and his name was Anakin Skywalker.
well, hang on.
Looking something up there?
Jake Lloyd,
I don't know who that is.
the actor who played young Anakin
Oh,
Skywalker.
the little kid.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of child actors.
I think the best one was probably the one of the best child actors was Wednesday from Addams Family.
I beg to differ. Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things and It, the new one.
I've never seen either. So
He's a really good actor.
which
He's
one's
he's
that?
been on. He plays Mike on Stranger Things, and he plays I think Richie in It. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I really want to.
Well, what's his name? Like his actual name?
Finn Wolfhard.
That is... Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I've seen his face.
Yeah. He's a really cool kid. He was on Game Grumps.
He's taller than Jake Lloyd. He's four. Jake Lloyd was 5'5". Finn Wolfhard is 5'7".
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they were probably different ages, I'd assume.
Oh yeah. No. Like Jake Lloyd right now he's 28 and 5'5".
Oh.
Finn Wolfhard is 14 and 5'7".
Wow.
Fuck, he's tall. Let's see. I was 14. What? When I was 6 foot whenever 8th grade ended. Ha! Fuck you, Finn. Taller than you, bitch.
I'm sure he'll hear this and take offense to that.
From a channel with
Like what, 7 subscribers?
13. Oh, I got 13 subscribers.
Oh, nice.
That's 5 more than I thought I had. So yeah, if ever hears this one day, I have never seen Stranger Things. I'm sure I'll be forced to in the future, so I'll probably love you then.
Oh, you absolutely will. You will be forced to watch that.
If not by you, then my mom.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so... How long has this been going on, Tyler? What's the
37
time?
or 35 minutes.
Alright, we can keep it going for a tiny bit longer.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game? Like,
Yes.
currently, right now.
I don't know. I like so many games. I can tell you my top few.
Go for it.
As of right now, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Don't judge. It's actually a pretty cool game. Been playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Actually, I haven't played that in a while. Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1. I'm playing those games.
And I guess that leads into my next question. What's your favorite genre? I'd assume that'd be shooters.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just like the rush.
The rush.
Like the actual speed. Doesn't take forever.
Well, my favorite game right now, now that I think of it, I really don't know.
Undertale?
I played so many. No, Breath of the Wild, actually.
Oh, yeah, of
Definitely Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That should have been my first guess.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I go back and play it every now and then. My favorite genre, I'd assume, would be RPGs. Those are fun. Like games that require strategy. Those are real fun. You know, games that require effort.
Yeah, shut up. It's a lot of strategizing and fast reflexes in my games. But games that I don't really like are MMORPGs.
Yes, I can definitely agree with that. I am not a fan of MMOs.
I have played, I've started like 20 different MMORPGs and they all start the same.
Yeah, seriously.
And I don't care if they change later on. I can't get past the same feeling in every single one I've played. Like,
Yeah.
I forget some of the names. But
It's always the same, like, pickup quests, you know?
yeah,
Like,
or
the fetch quests, that's what they're called, fetch quests.
every single one starts with like some sort of accident, you don't know who you are, or whatever,
Mhm.
or
Your character is constantly in a state of being an amnesiac.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
can't do it anymore. The only one that I really enjoyed was The Division, and I've barely played that.
Can that be classified as an MMO?
Yeah, it is. It is classified. It's open world. It's essentially the same MMORPG, just cooler looking.
No, I can't get into any MMOs.
Yeah, the only one I will probably ever get into is The Division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RPGs, those are fun for me specifically because of the strategy. I like feeling like I'm figuring this whole like battle plan out and then executing it.
Mhm.
And if I fail, I like to go back and realize my mistakes and work through that. I find that really fun, which is why one of my favorite series on Nintendo is Fire Emblem. Those games are fun as fuck, and the story just adds to it. Because you get so attached to the characters, and if you play on a certain difficulty, those characters, if they die, they do not come back.
No revival or anything?
No revival. That's how I played Fire Emblem Conquest for the first part. And it got really difficult when I had to beat an entire game with only one character. Yeah, so that was how it was fun for me.
One thing I don't understand though, it's not about a game, but it's like what makes a game an RPG? Because I mean, role playing game that's pretty much every game you play, right?
I guess
So I mean,
all
RPG.
games are RPGs, but I don't know what would classify it an RPG.
I mean, I looked up the RPG, a role playing game, and sometimes
Oh well, I
RPG.
mean, I guess all games are role-playing games. Just Fire Emblem is a tactical RPG.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. RPG just sounds very broad.
Yeah, for example, Breath of the Wild that could be classified as an action RPG or an adventure title.
Call of Duty
Fire
games or
Emblem
shooter games,
tactical.
you role play as a soldier of some sort. So I guess
Yeah,
that's yeah, it's just kind of broad.
yeah.
Like your mom, she's a broad.
Speaking of RPG, let's RP the end of this podcast because
Ro-
we've gone on for pretty long.
we role play the ending.
Yeah.
All
The
right,
date
guys.
currently is October 1st, 1999. The atomic bomb has not yet been dropped, but the Reds are willing to drop it.
It is 1999, and the Reds are still a thing, and radio has not increased in quality wise.
Apparently so. Since the 60s. Or the 40s. The 40s is more accurate. Well, anyways, thank you all for watching. This has been your host, Night Effect and or Tyler. And I am here being me. Thank you for watching. You can find me on Twitter. Okay, I'm done with that. You can find me on Twitter at Yovani VZQZ. And Tyler, go for it.
Um, yeah.
That's all. You're not even going to link your Twitter?
I'll put it in there. You,
Okay.
you people stay beautiful, especially you, Cameron.
Yeah, you specifically,
Cameron,
C- C- C-
Shawshank Redemption.
Chris. Yup.
Hey, Jake Paul, if you ever wanna give me a shout out, or your brother Logan.
Hey yo, Jake Paul, if you ever want a guy to bounce on your D, just hit me up.
Wait, what?
Yup. Alright, well, thanks for watching. See you later.